saw her. My little baby, she's being raucous at the moment. She's being a little terror. So I'm trying to manage my voice at the moment. Trying to keep it down. I don't want to wake her up. Right, let's get this stream up and running. Hopefully we should have a few of you in a minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you my baby just woke up again. Listen to this. She is being a shit tonight. Interesting. Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Mark. I'm having the most painful night ever. Hopefully you can all creep in and have a look at this stream. Presently trying to battle my child, who is having difficulty trying to sleep. Just bang that in. Okay, there we go. Now we're all so I'm keeping an eye on my baby monitor. Welcome everyone, hello, welcome. This is what lies before me. That is my baby monitor. My daughter has her arsehole in the air. Don't know why, that's how she likes to sleep. I'm having to manage my voice at the moment because she is just beyond this wall that's next to me, so I think I'll be quiet for these first 3 races. Hopefully she should slide off into a deep sleep to carry on, as it were. This is great. How's that? That should be better. There he is. Mark's in. But I'll select it. How's the voice to engine ratio? I'm gonna try and be clean, as I said. Got my baby monitor just underneath the. Whoa! just underneath my gaming monitor. Okay, that was relatively clean, up into 4th place. You got to watch out in this first race because the AI are spectacularly stupid. It's meant to be a kind of tutorial of sorts, this first race. This is not indicative of the rest of the gameplay, it's meant to just showcase a street race. I'm just going to pause it here along the start finish just to catch up. How's it going? Can't hear you, says Mark. That is the question I was asking. I've got to be very quiet, so turn up your volume. I'm going to turn the game volume down. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me. If you just turn up your volume, let me know. Oddly, the chat window within OBS, which I'm using, is not working. So that's shit. So I've got open another window. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me. I suppose I could possibly do something else about this. Let's just have a look. Speakers. Righty. Well, as we were. Of course, OBS dies for no apparent reason. So we should be back, and we are back. Right, so let me know if you can hear. I'm just having a look at my levels. Is it louder? Can you hear me more? I'd hope that you can. I don't want to have to really bend down. Maybe I can move the mic closer to my face. Yeah, this will do. I think my little one has finally fallen asleep after an hour battling sleep. There we go, look at that. How's that? That's a bit closer to my face. And there we go. This is super difficult to do because Evie is literally 3 feet from me where I'm sat at the moment. So, alas, these things happen. If you choose to have a baby, these are the kind of issues you will have. Right, so let's get this stream back up and running. I've got my baby monitor beside me.
If that's me, this is the final lap, my friend.
How's that? Better? Hopefully better. You might want to adjust your sound.
It's over to Indianapolis.
And Kristen, it's gotta be the one to watch.
Yeah, you won't want to miss it, Alex. The Grid World Series is so close.
Okay, let's just skip through this.
I reckon
No, I
there's going
can't.
to be a brawl out there to make it through.
Here we go. Race number 2. Not my favourite race, this. I'm not a fan of oval track racing. Give me a sound check, Mark. Feel free to tweet this out now. It's eventually, finally working. Love this. Watch this cutscene. Well, nice.
Tired and tired. Someone's not coming out of this.
Here we go, and we're off.
Great reactions.
How's my... Yeah, my voice seems to be a bit higher than the desktop audio, which is good. Right, we're going to go hard now. Really don't like this track, or this type of racing. I think this has to be like, in order to enjoy it, you have to have kind of grown up with it. I don't know anyone who's converted from watching something like Formula One or Rally to saying, do you know what I really like? I like oval track racing, I like Indy 500, I like the Daytona Raceway event, etc. Genuinely don't know anyone who's ever said that. I'm sure it's good and stuff, but I think it needs to have been something you grew up with. By the way, these 3 races that I'm partaking in have no impact into your... Ooh, that was sick. Have no impact into your eventual career mode progression. These are just showcase events. It has been a while since I last streamed, and oh my god, I'm so excited to be streaming, finally. So thank you if you're watching the stream, I do appreciate it. If you're not, then I don't really blame you. Job done. It's race number 2. This showcase event is actually the circuit I most like in the world, so that's nice. Right, let's get a tweet out.
So without further ado, this final is about to begin. So hold on to your umbrellas. It's race day.
Let's try and find this stream so I can tweet it.
Brilliant overtake, just so smooth.
Oh, they're throwing some elbows out there. Taking no prisoners. We got a driver heading off the tarmac.
Here we go, dramas. Shit, I need to take over. Here we go, and we're off. Look at this. Big spin out at turn 1. Managed to get it back together, but we're at the back of the pack and it's wet. We're damaged. We've got a cracked windscreen. Can't really see what's going on, and we're about to get rammed from the right. There we go. Bang. Just to nudge us onto the racing line a little bit. And this guy is going to take a very wonky racing line, which is really going to hamper my progression here. So I'm going to have to do the rest of this race really quite rough like that. Right, here we go. As I said, I'm going to have to play this rough. I'm going to have to underbrake people. I'm going to have to get a bit elbowy. And that's okay. You can in this discipline, so it's fine. You might pick up a nemesis or 2 along the way, but that just makes it more interesting, right? Underbraking. I'll take that one guy. Just making sure you hang on to your grip nicely as best as possible. Here we go. He's going up. Gonna underbrake here to a degree. This is a bit of an arsehole turn, so I'm going to go wide here. There we go, up into 4th. I'm going to try and get some slipstream here, and we're going to underbrake again because this is a nice little turn. Now we've got quite a distance to go here between us and first place. In fact, a hell of a distance, so I'm going to have to really be very generous with my acceleration. There we go. Oh, fuck. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I do have a rewind, so I'm going to rewind. I'm going to use that functionality. I shouldn't really. It's a bit naughty, but really fuck that. Okay, let's go from here. No need to No need to be too ridiculous. There we go, that's the line I wanted to take. So the default setting when you boot the game, remember this is from boot, is medium difficulty, and you've got the track guide on. As you can see here, these green lines on the center of the track, that's just automatically set to just corners, so you can turn on or off any of these assists and guides and user interface graphics to suit your particular game style. Maybe you think the point of view is too narrow, maybe you think it's too wide. You can change all of that stuff. Maybe you want to remap your controller, do all that stuff. OBS, change the difficulty, make it tougher, make it easier, dependent on, oh look, there's a bumper, depending on your skill level. So I find medium in this a bit too easy, so I crank it straight up to hard. I wouldn't say there's a large disparity between medium and hard, but I would say if you're not doing the qualifying and it's on hard, you will notice, like if you start at the back of the grid, as and when you choose in hard mode, you will have a bit more difficulty getting to the front. But if you play hard and you do the qualifying, 9 times out of 10 you'll qualify in first place if you know you're decent enough. So I don't know, is my chat dead? Probably is. I'm just going to refresh the page just to see what's popping, because we're about to open up the game properly here. So that was the stuff I'd done on YouTube already, so we're going to go into a proper game now, and we can play it exactly how we want. So I'm going to try and get tweeting out this stream.
Next for those skilled enough to have got this far, Alex, and made it to the top of the standings, is the Grid World Series.
There we go, I've tweeted this. That's my work done. Feel free to share, feel free to like, feel free to leave me a comment, keep me entertained. Cameron, there he is. Good to see you, Cameron. How you doing, dude? Right, so they're the prerequisite races that you have no choice over. That's exactly what you saw in my video that I released this morning at 9. Let me know about my sound, Cam. So this mic, blah blah blah. I'm trying to be a bit quiet because my daughter's asleep. Just there. Okay, so let me just open up the baby monitor so I can keep an eye. Here we go, we're in. We are in. First things first, I'm going to options. I'm going to go to gameplay. I'm going to change the difficulty to hard. I'm going to apply that. I'm going to back out. I'm going to go to career. Now from career, all good my end, and yourself? Sounds good, by the way. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm alright, I'm just tired. This is career mode, and I'm going to craft my career for you live. So we can pick touring car, stock car, tuner, GT, Fernando, Alonso's open wheel series, and have invitationals. It doesn't matter where you do these, like if you do this race here, this touring car series of 2 races, Silverstone followed by Brands Hatch, then that'll open up a couple more in touring. If you do stock, it'll open up a couple more in stock, blah 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 blah. Alright, get the picture until eventually c'est fini. So we're going to go and let's just do touring car because we were just doing that. Now I've been gifted 100,000. We do need to buy some cars. We don't need to buy cars in all of the categories because this VIP, this Ultimate Edition, has gifted us with some cars. But for the record here, I'm going to buy this Audi RS3 LMS. I've never used this car, so I thought it'd be nice to just try this, and then we can change our livery by pressing the given button, and they've just got a ton of different liveries for you to pick between, and then you can unlock some later on with career progression, blah blah blah. There'll be some liveries for you if you are a VIP. etc. You can see there's a whole heap of stuff. I'm just going to pick the one that looks most probably disgusting. I mean, that's quite disgusting, so I'm going to have that. There we go. Real good game, says Lee. Welcome, Lee. Yes, it's fantastic. So I was lucky enough with Mark on this channel. We were invited down to the Codemasters Grid showcase event like a couple of months ago down in Stratford. They hired a bar for the day and they let us play the game, a near final build of the game on these very high-end PCs, and they gave us hard drives at the end. Codemasters gave us SSDs filled with our footage, which is how we were able to put up loads of grid footage pre-today. We also got given copies of the game last week. I'm going to do some qualifying just so I can be front of the grid. But yeah, loving this game. It's fast becoming my favourite racing game. Okay, off we go. Now, I'm noticing something here I must have been patched. Okay, so this must have been patched. Now, when I flicked it onto hard pre-today, a few bits and pieces stayed as they were. So the track guide, etc. In fact, I'm going to quit this because this isn't as I expected it at all. It looks like they have patched something. So changing from medium to hard usually would have kept all my other bits and pieces the same, but it hasn't. Right, so continue. Okay, I'm going to have to do this and then quit. Alright, here we go. Sorry everyone, I shall be right back in the mix and racing. Okay. Options, gameplay, difficulty hard, damage full. Yeah, so when changing this stuff, this certainly wasn't the case. It didn't go to full damage when you just changed to hard. AI difficulties hard, that's fine. Flashbacks, whatever. Transmission, clutch override, camera position, any. Racing line, just corners only. That's all I want. This as well, I think, was defaulted to all 5s. I changed mine down to 4, so I've been playing the last week on 4, but let's brave it. Let's have these on 3. So hard, AI difficulty, corners only. Bob's your uncle. Right, let's try that. Hopefully. And we'll start again. So back into touring, restart event. Sorry for the slight hold up. I didn't expect that to happen. I want to know what else they've changed. I want to know if they have actually made it like a lot harder. Maybe they have. Maybe they have. Right, hot lap qualifying. Let's do this. I used to know the Silverstone track a lot better when Forza Motorsport 6 came out, when there we go, that's better. When Project Cars 2 came out, I fell out of love with the track. I know I shouldn't ever say that about Silverstone. No, I wouldn't say I fell out of love with it. I'd more or less say I fell in love with other tracks. Lydden Hill, for example, on Project Cars 2, which is a rallycross circuit. That, I think, is incredible. And Brands Hatch GP, Brands Hatch Indy as well. They're probably my 3 most raced tracks on any given racing game. Now, you don't actually have rally in this, as far as I'm aware. Like, not rallycross on dirt tracks. But there's enough Codemasters rally games out there, so I wouldn't worry about that. So if you see the time light up in purple, that means I'm basically in first place. First place, right. So, itchy head. I don't know, I want to show you my daughter how she just fell asleep. It's ridiculous. If you can see there, that is her arse. Her arse is in the air. She is effectively on her belly with her arse in the air. Okay, let's race. Let's win. If you guys want to see something in this game, please leave me a message. Get involved in the comment section down below. Maybe you want to see third person, maybe you want to see bumper cam, maybe you want to see me use flashback, getting a bit more physical, you know, things of this nature. Maybe you want to see me get a nemesis. A nemesis is an AI opponent who gets a bit pissed off with you because you keep on ramming them. That happens in this. There are 400 different AI in this game. What does that mean? It means 400 AI racers like the chaps behind me who have their own unique personalities. So that might mean that they are more aggressive. It means they might defend more. It means they might try and block you. It means like each one has their own identity, as it were. And I know that when we were at the Codemasters event, Mark and I, Mark became unstuck by one particular AI who was doing everything he could to not let Mark past him, like literally weaving all over the place to just block the racing line, even off racing line, just mirror Mark's moves but in front of him and slow his progression down. Like not even to try and win the race, just to block. And I've seen that too in this game. I've seen AI come flying across the track just literally to crash into me. It's incredible what they've done. I think that's my race done. I'm on lap 2 of 3. Optimization as well. I've been playing this mainly on PC, and I've got an RX 580 Nitro Plus graphics card. I've got an i7 7700K processor, which is really good. I mean, my graphics card isn't state of the art, it's pretty good. It's not, I mean, minimum specs, yes, easily smashes it, but in terms of the kind of recommended specs for this game, it doesn't come close, I don't think. And I can run the game on Ultra easily and run streaming software, recording software, and still run the game at between sort of 70 and 90 frames per second full screen. It's crazy how optimized this game is on PC. So if you've got a slightly shitter build, maybe, you know, a couple of years old, you should be able to run this game max, I'd say. But don't sue me if you can't. So did you see the AI behind me really caught up to me in some of them corners? I guess that's because he's a bit better at taking some of these turns than I am, which is pleasant to see in racing games, because usually basically every racing game ever, you'll see that the AI is shit in cornering. Not here, sir. Maybe some of the AI are, but that guy behind me certainly isn't. He's kept me on my toes. That's the point in this kind of 400 different AI models, is to keep you on your toes. It's to keep every single race alive. Like there, ordinarily in a game, I'd probably be half a lap ahead, not half a lap, maybe third a lap ahead, but there, the geezer was up my arse until the very end. Right, so that's the first of 2 races in this little championship. You have got a teammate as well. There is Nick Whittle. That's my team, team 1. We haven't actually hired anyone. You can hire people, you can pick people to be in your team and blah blah blah. So we'll do that in a bit. Good so far, right? Correct. Okay, so we should XP up. Not yet. Loads of rewards, accolades. You get in-game currency. You can see just at the top up there. That is to buy other cars. And you get that for a number of different reasons that you just saw pop up there. You see all these square panels here? That's other drivers' kind of calling cards. I've just got the default on, but you'll unlock different calling cards, different coloured backgrounds, as you can see here. They're different kind of trophies and stuff. You'll see. I'll do all of that in a minute. Let's do some... I don't really need to qualify for this event. I think even if I was at the back of the pack with 2 laps, I should be able to win this, but because it's hard and I don't know what tweaks they've made, I'm just going to qualify. I have got a nemesis by the looks of things in this race. I don't know why he's so pissed off at me. I haven't made any contact, but alas, it should make our next race a bit more fun. I'm already half a second up on the second turn. If you're playing this on console or on PC with V-Sync... Oh shit, it's Indy Circuit. Sorry, I misread the circuit. If it's the full GP track, it goes left there, but it wasn't. It's the Indy Circuit where it goes right. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to commentate at the same time. I can't even remember what I was going to say now. Doesn't matter. Oh, 60 frames a second. Yeah, rock solid. If you've got V-Sync on, like, it won't even falter. It will just stick at 60. Turn V-Sync off, you won't get any tearing. I don't get any tearing. And you get 90 frames. I think Mark was playing this. He was getting 144 frames. Good. Nice to be an owner of this game. Okay. Next up. There you go. You can see my default tile grid. Just says grid. So I can change all of that stuff.
And we're heading into the final round now.
Right.
It'll all be decided. Kristen, tell me what's going to happen.
Looking at the stand.
Sorry, race control are about to get
Let's make it a bit harder for myself. Racing third person. I hate third person in racing games, so this should make it a bit more difficult for me. Doesn't it look smooth? Must remember to kind of show you the different camera angles and the rear view like this and various bits and pieces. I do forget. I get stuck in my way. Indy Circuit. Oh, fucking hell. The camber of this turn. If you get it right, you fly around there. You'll be fighting against your car. Okay, first lap done. I've been trying to work out what my my mechanic or co-pilot or whatever he is. He's talking to me on the radio. I'm trying to figure out where his accent's from. I really can't work it out. If any of you guys out there know, do give me a shout. Much cleaner, much cleaner. Super racing line combo. See, super. It was quite super. Okay, so next, whoever's in the chat room, just let me know which class you want to see me race in, and I will do that for you. The next tournament, I shall race on your behalf. Jesus. Right, let's try and really hit the ground running here on this cambered turn. Hug that apex, come around here, go a bit wider. And no, that was shit. I was trying to cut in early and I just misjudged it. See, I'm being attacked. There's my nemesis. I'm going to rewind. Just trying to keep an eye on him. Right, that'll do. Race win, good. Okay, so let me show you the classes. We've done that now, so let's move on. There we go. Should be level 2. Good. Level up. Finish ahead of rival. Finish 3rd or above. Fastest lap. Longest drift. Team 3rd bonus. Ensure your team finishes in 3rd place in the event. We finished in 3rd place. That means my teammate must be proper shit. So I think we shall substitute him out and get someone new in when we earn enough money, because the higher up the teammate that you hire, the more expensive they are. They take a bigger percentage of the race win. Right, so we've opened up more touring car here. We have stock car, tuner, GT, Alonso, and this invitational. So keep that in mind, people. If you want to see me stream one of these, do just whack it in the comment section. Until such time, I will just pick one. I will pick. Someone's banging around outside. I'll pick the. Let's make a dent in this tourney for the time being, just to get shit moving. We're going to use the same car here. See, this car cost me 40 grand or something, and I've already made that from my one little tourney. I made like 50 grand in total, so it's worth maybe spending a bit more money and getting a higher price car. Yeah, so there you go. Hello, Mark. You want to see the Volvo? Right, let's try and earn the Volvo. Let's not just go in and buy it. Let's try and earn it and then race it in an official capacity. Let's try and race it in one of the career mode ones, yeah? So I don't really know this circuit. I remember this was the one you and I, Mark, we discussed actually having a race on at the event. Oh, that was clean. Oh, no, it isn't. No, we did downhill, didn't we? Like Japan downhill. Haven't actually raced that since we got a copy of the game. Oh, it's getting mucky out there. Oh fuck! I meant to qualify. Might restart this because I meant to do qualification, and I'm being nudged everywhere. This is bad, man. Right, let's try some under braking. Or just not braking at all, and then we'll try and get the slipstream. I can restart this if it doesn't happen. F you, man. Get off my bumper. Up into 10th. Here we go. Mad braking zone coming up. Ah, fuck, misjudged that. Right, yeah, I don't know why I didn't qualify for this. Let's do some qualification. Always qualify. Never just talk willy-nilly. It's annoying when I do that. I don't know this fucking circuit. What is it? Okutama. I don't know it. I need to qualify for it. Hey, Steve. Good so far, mate. Mate. Seriously good. Like, seriously good. Okay, so let's do some qualification. Steve, I shall be opening up for your suggestions, as in what you want to see me racing. Here we go. Okay, first corner, gentle on the brakes. It's a nice gradual. Bit of skid round here. Bit of drift, tiny bit of drift. So I'm already down, and that's alright, because we're playing hard mode and I don't know this circuit, so I'd expect to be to restart. We're playing hard and I don't know the circuit, so these things are going to happen. I don't expect to gold every single tourney at all. I'm just an average Joe. I'm not one of these elite wankers with the racing seat setup who play using racing gloves and get dressed up in the boots. That's not me. That's not me. I'm sitting here with a controller in my pants. Not my pants, but you get the idea. Oh fuck, there it is again. It's alright. Got around it this time. Don't cut the corners, brother. Get disqualified. So I'm half a second down on first place. Not that bad, it could be worse. That was good. I might have caught up some time there. Where are we going next? Left? Oh, that was it. Oh, qualified in first. What do you know? What do you know? I told you that last corner was good. 0.2 of a second up. Okay, so let's continue and let's go and win this race. Like, I think it's strange. The only downside I've got about this game is that hard. I'm playing this on hard. Even though I've never really played the circuit before, I can go and do a quick qualification, not be amazing at all. In fact, I was quite shit there, and I can qualify in first place. However, if I don't do the qualification, there's no way I'll finish in first place, because I'll be put at the back of the grid and I just won't be able to battle my way through. So there's a bit of a disjointedness between first place qualifying, hard mode qualifying and hard mode race, if that makes any sense. I'd like to see that patched, so maybe making hard mode qualification a bit harder, maybe like half a second harder, so I actually have to really try and maybe know the circuit in order to qualify in first place. Maybe just qualify me mid-pack as opposed to in first place for being average. I hate that bit of the track. It's proper disjointed me. It's a fun track though. It kind of reminds me of Spa a bit, how it looks, and the kind of downhill sections. There's that lovely turn there. It's kind of like a reverse Spa with less complexity.
First lap, you're leading the race.
You see, there's a huge gap I've opened up. There's no way I'd have opened up that gap if I didn't do qualifying and I just kind of started this at the back of the grid. No way. Oh fuck. Need to stop cutting there. Where's that turn? Is that this turn here? Let's try going full whack round here. Oof, just got away with that. Or did I? Someone's coming to chew my arse up.
Listen up. Hold the lead. Last lap.
Beautiful. Come at me, bro. Okay, I'm gonna nail that section of the track. I think it's here. So if I keep to the left, there it is. Yeah, boy. See, adaptive me. Learning the circuit as I go. And then we're going to go just under full speed around this turn. Going to just let off the gas a bit, turn in nice and early. Look at that. Look at the gap I opened just there. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Like that circuit quite a lot. Quite an easy win though. So I got 11,600 just for the race win. My teammate earnings, I took 1,800 off him, and then I had to pay him 500. So not bad. And I got a VIP bonus for having the Ultimate Edition. VIP. Right, so one more event should seal the deal here. Okay, we're going to do qualification again. Remember, I am playing hard mode. I'm going to keep on telling you guys. Just got a completion bonus at the end there. My prerequisites. So we are playing Zhang? Don't know how you pronounce that. West. Don't know the circuit. So let's qualify. Thank you to the 4 people who left a like. I do appreciate that. Does mean a hell of a lot, seeing as I haven't streamed. I've streamed like once or twice this whole year, so I really do appreciate it. I wish I could stream for you guys every day, but it's just impossible. My daughter is very demanding, believe it or not, and I only have one room to game in now, and that's my living room, which is where my wife also resides, and you know, it's just not really fair. What the fucking hell? Oh, I know this track. No, I don't. Never seen that turn in my life, but I didn't like it. Oh, shite. What the fuck is this? So I'm already down 1.5 seconds. I'm going to qualify at the back of the grid. Do not like... Whoa, okay, I remember this. I have raced this before. There's one particular event in the muscle cars, I think. I can't do it because it's this circuit. Wow. Okay, we're at the back of the grid for this bad boy. Oh, shit. I took my fucking eyes off, so it's disqualified me anyway. Mr. Dapper Gooner. Dude, how you been doing? Long time between streams. Yeah, man. I'm alright. I'm good. I've got grid, so of course I'm good. I think I should re-qualify there because... what was my time? Yeah, I didn't even register a time because I was looking at chat, so let's restart that. I'm going to come 16th, but at least I want to put a fucking time down, right? Looks good, and, although, as you say... Hang on, I'll read that in a minute, Steve. Right, let's try a bit of handbraking. That's not conducive to high revs, so let's not do that again. I'm already 2 seconds down. Fuck me. Let's try and make some time up somewhere. Here. That's a lot nicer. Alright. Not that though. Fucking hell. I don't know why I look behind me. There's no one else on circuit. 2.6. Jesus, man. That is a difficult track. Let's go around here. Let's try and... wank. 16th. Guaranteed. By a long way as well. Okay, looks good, although as you say AI could do with a tweak. Maybe they made good quality times easier to attain because the races are quite short. I'm guessing most races are between 3 and 5. Correct. Different camera angles, mate. You want to see different camera angles? Okay, this is the only camera angle you should ever use in a racing game. Fact. Those of you who do prefer third person, you're doing it wrong. But I shall show you some more third person, as I did earlier. Arcade races are okay, acceptable to use the third person in. Forza, for example. Need for Speed, for example. Oh, fuck, I'm not looking forward to this race.
Okay, sorry. We are about to get started.
There you go, that's third person. Okay, I'm going to do a dirty tactic here, and I'm going to try get myself a nemesis, which means to just crash into people until they fucking hate me and they want my blood. Thank you, thank you. Undercutting, I like it. Up into 9th. So the geezer in first place, he's actually my race enemy. He hates me. How are you guys throwing your cars around there, you chiefs? Caught up with them a bit. Mate, come on, you're my teammate. Stop fucking around.
Okay, I'll ask them to push.
I've just asked my teammate to push. You can actually semi-control them. Steward's inquiry may trigger... Look, I'll be happy with 8th in all fairness. I won the last event, so... Oh, this is bad, man. I just don't know how to control my car on this bastard circuit. It's a lot of throwing it around, and I just haven't got the capacity to do that. Yeah, so that happened. Absolutely got tagged. Don't fucking come near me this time, brother. Otherwise I'll make you my nemesis. Sebastian. There's a slightly further out third person perspective, then you got your bumper cam here.
Let's get out of mid.
Fuck. And that feels really, really fast. I really don't like it. Not because it feels really fast, but I just don't like it. I used to find that on rally games, the bumper cam would actually give me better lap times. You're closer to the action, you're better able to follow the track lines. As you can see here, apart from there, I was actually keeping up with the pack a little bit. Hello, bit of car. Raw, my teammate. Bonnet cam. 9th, man, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna have to redo this race at some point. Can't use that angle, Jamie. I struggle with it. That's the proper angle. Damn, you're wrong. Penalty. Wow. See, I got a penalty. Time penalty, 2 seconds. Don't know why. Final position, 15th. Winnings reduction. Final winnings. Okay, I haven't had anything. So the steward's inquiry actually gave me a penalty. That's good to know. I didn't know that happened before. But now. That's the first time I've ever received a penalty in this game. Good to know. And it will only happen on that circuit. I just cannot do that circuit. I need to practice on that circuit. So I will take the hit. Let's see where we finished overall. Luckily, it's a 2-race event. I've got a bonus for most overtakes. Oh, that's not my car. That's my car. No, neither of them are my car. In the grand scheme of things, yeah, just get a green flag. So he didn't win, despite me winning the first event. Bollocks. Okay, guys. Jay, do you want to see stock, tuner, GT, Alonso, or an invitational? Let me know. Suddenly got an itchy back. What have we got? We got a new Humble Bundle. RPG Maker, very nice. It's quite an old one, but it's decent. If you want to start getting into game coding and building, definitely worth a spin. Anyone? Tuner. Right, let's go into Tuner. JDM Rush around San Francisco, followed by Shanghai. Now, I love this because the Shanghai race is in the daytime in the rain. So it's like crystal clear out there, but it's raining. So we got this Subaru BRZ, the modded one, the Nissan 300 ZX Z32. The Skyline, I've got to be the Skyline, right? We've got the Honda S2000, or this little bad boy Datsun 240Z. I'm going to be the Skyline. It is a beast. Is chat behind? No, not at all. Retro Gen, good to have you on board, mate. Good to see you, brother. How are you doing? Yeah, we had some really good news today. Just Mark had some really, really pleasing, nice news. So I'm like super happy. I've been hoping that Mark will get this nice news for some time, and he did today. And I think myself and Mark are very, very happy. Mark especially, because he's been waiting for this news for a long time. So when I met Mark last month for the Grid Autosport event by Codemasters in the pub in South London, We discussed that quite a lot, and it's a reason Mark hasn't really done much content on the channel of late. It just hasn't been able to. So I think, yeah, we stuff is good. Stuff is good today, isn't that right, Mark? But I don't want to go too much into it. Sorry, I was doing tuner, and we're picking the Nissan Skyline. Right, so let's do this. So Jay says, when I get a copy, we will have a game, Mark. All good, mate. How's the game? Dude, it's fantastic. It's so good. Like, honestly, this is a generation-defining racing game. There's a little bit of a lack of content. There's a disparity, I was saying earlier to the viewers, between the qualification and the AI difficulty in race. So I'm going to do a hot lap qualification. I should win it, and then I should go on to win the race. But if I didn't do qualifications, it started me at the back of the grid, and then I tried to win, I wouldn't be able to. So there's a bit of a disparity there. So I'm actually going to play this in the third person because I can't see, because it's too dark, because it's overcast, which is a bit of a pain. And this car is dog shit. Proper retro Skyline. Done it up to look like an ice cream. So you can see that purple time just popped up. That means I'm going the fastest out of anyone in quali, which is good. I don't play in third person as well, so please do excuse me and forgive me for my level of shit. I am still winning. Look at the light on the, what's that, Pier 37 or Pier 47 or whatever, down in San Fran. I loved San Fran. I really loved it when I went, but the one thing I hated was they've got a mad homeless problem, because all of their the kind of nursing, the mental homes were closed down like maybe 8 years ago or so, and rather than kind of reassign these inpatients, they just left them out on the street. And so now San Francisco has a mad, like excuse the pun, it's not even a pun, like a mad, like, homeless problem. Also, the homeless people are mad, or in need of mental health care, and it's really upsetting, because people who live in San Fran call them the crazies, and to advise you to just ignore them, which I can't get down with, man. But alas, that's San Fran for you. So, aside from that, San Fran's beautiful. Right, here we go. I'm gonna change up my camera slightly to bonnet cam.
Watch these conditions. It'll be wet all race.
Look at that. Fuck. Racing line went a bit off there. So I'll tell you what, RetroGen, if you're around for the next race, I'm going to let you pick it. So we're just doing career mode, so we're able to flip between different classes willy-nilly. So maybe you want to see open wheel racing, maybe you want to see something in a modified sports car, who knows. Oh, someone's right up my arse.
Good start. Hold the lead.
Don't like that camera. It's too dark in here, man. Let's try it anyway, fuck it. I kind of know the circuit a bit better now. Where's my teammate gone? It is pissing down. I've lost him. I can't see. Genuinely. One more lap, I think. No, two more. Oh wow, okay. Nice. So this is the camera angle you use if you are using a steering wheel. So I haven't actually played this yet with my G29 Logitech steering wheel. I will at some point. I can't really set it up at the moment with a baby in the house because that thing is noisy, man, because it's got force feedback. Oh, my teammate's coming at me. Little bastard. I should tell him to defend. You can do that. If I press down on the D-pad.
Alright, I'll ask them to defend.
There you go. He's going to try and back up the pack.
Looks like for some reason they can't defend.
They don't want to defend, more like. So, I don't know if you can hear the game very well, but I asked him to defend, and he said he can't. Even though he's clearly just behind me. He doesn't want to. He wants to attack. Motherfucker. Yeah, look, there he is, and he can't defend. You're talking out your ass, brother. You're getting sacked off when I've got enough money. I'm going to get a new teammate. You prick. So yeah, there's that whole team management stuff. It's not really team management, it's just you and a teammate, but you can hire in the teammate based on his skills, his percentage cut of team race winnings, stuff like that. Just adds another little layer to the game. Here we go, last corner, I think. There it is. I'm going to change my camera back to there for the next race. How good was that? Wasn't this a track in one of the Forza games, or was that one of the earlier grid games? Steve, good observation. I think this might have been in an earlier grid game. Now, my exposure of grid has mainly been Autosport. I've got the other grids, but I haven't played them to any great degree. This is just a San Francisco street track. Oh no, this. No, is this? Yeah, this is San Fran. Yeah, so I think this might have been in the Grid arcade game from memory of playing it once or twice, and therefore probably was in some of the older Grid games. I don't know. I need to revisit them at some point. They have really stood up to the test of time as well. Message retracted. Hang on, they need to do more Project Gothams. They were very good, actually, very good. Can you notice the difference between wet and dry tracks? I mean, sort of. The braking distances are longer, definitely. So if you've qualified not in first place, you'll find that the braking distances really affect you. So when you're going into that first corner, if you're in mid-pack or even at the back of the pack, the cars will pile up. You'll also notice in the wet that a lot of the AI spin out a lot more easily. Also, like if you clip a curb, there will be less grip there from what I've felt, and you will spin. If you go off the track, you will probably spin a lot more. I've been okay with it, but I'm being a bit more easy. Like I know kind of where I'm at and where the AI is at, so I'm just taking things a little bit easier. Yeah, there you go. Don't know why I message retracted. Let's have a read then. Oh, I can't read it. I like street racing. Okay, well there's a lot of street racing in this, so you'll see one of my favourite street races here. I find this really hard, this race. Is it this one? Oh no, it's coming up soon. This is China, I think. I'm going to do my quali. There's a street race in the day in rain coming up. I don't know if it's this class or another class, but retro skyline. So those of you who've watched the video I released this morning, you'll recognise this circuit as being the first circuit that you race on in the game. Oh fuck me, look, I'm down. I'm going to be bottom of the pack. I ballsed up that first turn. So I said there's a disparity between qualification and actual race. However, it looks like I might have made a couple of mistakes which might come and bite me in the arse. Yeah, look, I'm 1.8 down. And that's going to affect things. I might qualify at the bottom again. So I've done super shit here. And again. It's this car, man. This Skyline is not treating me nicely. It's like from 1987 or something. Oh, fuck. 8th. That'll do. Mid-table. That's fine. Let's have a look. Car count is around 70. I hear there will be DLC. Do you reckon? Do you reckon to add a few more? Don't know. Genuinely don't know. So it says all 3 seasons. The Ultimate Edition. The seasons. I don't know what's in the seasons. I haven't done my homework really on that. I just know I'm getting the stuff. I'd hope it would be more cars. Tracks. Who knows? Who knows? Let's have a little look, see what you're saying. Do they have sunset racing? Pick your time to that. I don't know about that. We can go into that and check in a minute, but certainly there are sunset races. So one of the prerequisite races, like the tutorial race, is around like an oval US circuit as the sun is like proper eye level, and you come around one bend and you can't see a thing. Okay, so we qualified in 8th place. Let's do this. Scam sites producing proper content instead. What? What are we doing? Scam sites? Are we using scam sites? What are we using scam sites for? Don't understand where you're coming from, brother.
Okay, let's go. You've got this.
So this is, again, exactly the same. I'm going to go up the inside. Wow, okay, so I got T-boned. Graphics look gorgeous. Yeah, it's really nice. And I'm not even playing on PC, which is where it's nicest. Oh, okay. This Skyline handles very differently from the Dodge I was in earlier. Okay, we're up into 6th, 5th. There's my nemesis. She... See that block? Clear block there. So I'm going ham in this. I haven't actually... I'm like, I don't know, 5 races in. I haven't given myself a nemesis yet. Okay, under braking. See what I can do here. Nice, nice overtake there. I'm actually quite proud of that one. Mate, get out of my way. I'm going up the inside here. No, I'm not. He's blocking very nicely. That's one of the draws of this game. You've got 400 different AI, all with different kind of personality traits. Right, go on, fuck off. Ah! That's my teammate. Bruv, you better back off. I'm going to tell him back off.
Okay, requesting to defend.
Oh, no, 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 don't defend. Got it all wrong.
They're gonna defend for us.
Let's use you for the slipstream. I'm going to have to get him on that big corner coming up, the big left-hander coming up. If he takes the outside line, I'm going to nip up the inside, under brake. There we go. Okay, yeah, we should be good as long as I don't clip this inside curb coming up. I think it's this corner here. No, it's the next one. Is it? Who knows? One more lap.
Final lap, complete intact.
Nice and gentle on the brakes here. Terrible, absolutely terrible. You can turn your lights on and off as well, I think, or it's just a flash. Don't really know how that mechanic works. Just pressing the L1 button. Don't know if that's a toggle on off or it's just a, yeah, literally just a flash. I think in darker circuits the default is always on and you toggle it off. There are dark sections of daytime tracks in the rain that would be handy to have your lights on that I don't think they're defaulted on, nor do I believe you can turn your lights on in those circumstances. I don't know, so don't quote me on that. That's the race win. Right, so let's have a look. Getting more hype for this now. Rewind. Yeah, I hate the rewind feature. I can just turn that off. But I got T-boned there, man. That's my whole race over through no fault of my own. Love the AI in this. Forever making enemies. Are you? I'm trying to stay out of it. So yeah, nicely done there. Continue. I'll show you some of the cosmetics as well in this in a bit. It's good the way that AI can react now. I'm going to get hammered by them. Yeah, did you see that one guy who was like mirroring my moves? Nightmare, man. If you make an enemy, which I haven't done yet, so I need to, in one of these races, I'm gonna drive dirty, okay, just to show you Nemesis. I didn't see many Nemesis when I played this at this event we went to, this Codemasters event we were invited to. Mark did. Mark came up to me and said, "Oh, have you made a Nemesis yet?" I was like, "What's that mean?" He said every single race he was doing, he was making enemies. I was like, "You can make enemies in this? What?" So yeah, you can make enemies, and they come after you, man. They hunt you. Right. So I'll tell you what. Retro Gen. Pick a class. Touring. Stock. GT. Tuner. Tuner is what I just did. In fact, is it this one? No. Trying to remember. It's this one here. This GT race. The second one in this one is the rain daytime one. Proper good. Open wheel, which is Fernando Alonso F1000 series, and then you've got this invitational. So feel free, just pick a class. Mark says he's a wanky driver. I can't wait to play you at this, Mark. Genuinely excited, because I'm gonna, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be tortoise in the hair. I'm gonna get overly cocky, and then you're gonna beat me, and I'm never gonna live it down. Okay, I'm gonna give you another 10 seconds, dude, and then I'm just gonna pick GT, because I haven't done that yet in this. That's my first green flag up here. It's embarrassing. Mini, good man. Here we go, San Fran Mini. We've seen San Fran a few times, but let's see it again. Okay, this is an invitational. You can only unlock a couple of these before you have to go back in and do the other races to unlock more. So let's do this. Everyone loves a Mini. Yeah, we're going to do quali again. Look how gorgeous this looks, man. Hot lap qualifying. Should qualify in first. Sun's out. Okay, I'm going to put this in third person just to make it a bit more difficult for myself. Fuck. These things handle like, I don't know what, like a bathtub on wheels. This is such shit handling. Oh, I'm still in first place though. Yeah, I think you're right. This track was definitely in an old grid, but my exposure of it is probably an arcade. Someone Google San Francisco grid to see what grid games it's been in, please. That'd be lovely. Look at the clouds. Don't they look real? So this pier here that I just went past on my left is where I bought one of my favourite baseball caps. Lion-O from the Thundercats. Just in that pier. GTI Club. Oh, GTI Club. What a game. Do you remember that? Jesus Christ. So good. So good. Racing games, like, oh. That's my jam all day long, man. All day long. Other games came out today. Loads of other games came out today. Like, today has been a super important day in gaming. You got Trine 4. I know Trine doesn't have the best of love, but I think they're proper quality games. I loved 3. So I want to pick up Trine 4 at some point. You had Burger Time Party. Burger Time, super important retro arcade game, and the Switch port is incredible. Like, graphically, it's a bit too cutesy for me, but it's honestly, it's as faithful to the original in terms of gameplay as you can get. Really, really good. You had, what else came out today? This came out today. Awesome. You also had Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Layer, a sequel of Yooka-Laylee, a 2D kind of platformer sequel. Now, I played that and it was crashy, it was buggy. I got sent it a couple of weeks ago. Really didn't get on with it. I thought it was terrible. I gave it a few goes, had to put it down. I just thought, this is a bad game. Today, all the Metacritic reviews dropped from some quite reputable places. It's getting like an 8 out of 10. I think the world's gone mad. Oh fuck! Don't rest on your laurels, son. Great first lap, your mum. I'm going to tell my partner to attack.
Sure, I'll ask your teammate to push for a high position.
So you can press right on the D-pad to find out how close the AI are to you. Let's have a listen. Hang on.
Yeah, there's no rival in this event.
Oh, I've got no rival.
Your teammate is near the back of the pack.
My teammate's near the back of the pack. Useless. I need to hire a new one. Have I opened up a gap? I must have done, because I've done some very good driving here. Lost them. Just literally lost them.
Okay, you're halfway through the race.
What other games are coming out beyond this week? We've got such a strong few months coming up. Obviously, PS5 official now. Coming out next Christmas. That'll be nice. Talking about the new DualShock, if it is even a DualShock, with haptic feedback and blah blah blah. Wicked pressure, kind of pressure resisting triggers. I can't wait for that. So it's going to make FPSs and driving games so much more engaging and fun. But in the shorter term, Death Stranding coming out next month. Oh, can't wait. I hope. Oh shit, my baby's awake. Hang on. I hope we have a launch party for that at work.
On the lead, fast lap.
We tend to have on the first parties, launch parties, but I think Death Stranding is technically a second party game, so we might not have a launch party for that. The Days Gone launch party was sick, so was the Spider-Man one. What else? What else is coming out soon? You guys know. Drop it in the comment section. I have got a bit nippy at this circuit, I tell you. Booyah. Right, let's just check up my baby. Concrete Genie, yes, I really want that. I've wanted that since it was announced like 2 EGXs, 2 E3s ago. Good shout. Never ever listened to gaming reviews. Days Gone, slated, turned out to be pretty amazing. Very true. When is Medieval out? Next month, I think. Yeah, we should have a launch party for that as well at work. Can't wait for that. I still remember Sean Layden announcing that at E3 2 years ago, and he unbuttoned his suit jacket and he just had a Medieval t-shirt on. It was just like, whoa, okay, that's how we announce games at PlayStation. Right, cool. Shenmue 3, Luigi's Mansion. I've decided I'm going to buy that, Mark, just because, you know, it's got to be better than Luigi's Mansion 2. That was a crock of dog shit. Outer Worlds, I don't know anything about that. It was a track in 2008 version of Grid. There's a comparison video on YouTube. Oh, cool, nice. Definitely Luigi's Mansion 3 also in pre-order. What a month for games. Yeah, it really is such a good month for games, October. Then we got COD next month. I think I might pick that up. I don't know yet for sure. Oh, my baby's still asleep, bless her. Okay, cool. Right, so that was minis. That's just an invitational, like a party event, if you will. Let's go continue. Have I got another event? Don't think so. I've got a sore ass, man. Ugh. So, we're doing good. We're doing good. Thank you for the 8 people who've liked this stream. I do appreciate it. Like I said, that was on DS, so it should be better. It's not even that. Like, there are some great 3DS games, like engaging, like A Link Between Worlds and all of the Marios and blah blah blah. Paper Mario. Oh, are we ever going to have a Paper Mario or a Mario and Luigi game again? Because the studio shut down. I don't know. I love those games, but it was just so repetitive and so boring. I just don't think they hit the mark with it. also like the big first party titles on Switch, I think they've all been duff as well, and I think you agree with me, Mark. Like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Nope. Link's Awakening though. Okay, sorry, my stream went wonky. I think it's back now. Could you just let me know, guys, if it is back from this point, and I will carry on with what I was saying. Is the new COD any good? Apparently, people are saying the gun mechanics are really good. Like, it feels like better than any kind of COD in the last few years. Not a fan of Odyssey or Breath of the Wild. Yeah, me neither. Me and Mark actually agree on a Nintendo thing, which is very rare. We usually have petty squabbles about Nintendo, but this one we agree on, and it's quite a big statement to make publicly. Right, so let's carry on. I'm going to open up this because I want to do this, and you'll see why. This is just a single race. Right, so when you buy Ultimate Edition, you do get VIP cars. This is one of them. It's a grid livery, grid edition Aston Martin GT4. I saw a GT4. I saw a black GT4 outside my work in Soho as I came home this afternoon. My God, it is possibly the sexiest vehicle I've ever seen. But yeah, you get a number of these cars in different categories. So this is the grid edition one. I don't have to buy it. I just get given it as part of the Ultimate Edition. So we might as well use it, right? It's wrapped in a carbon fiber wrap. It looks the nuts. So I'll probably play this in third person just so you can see it. Talking of cars, I saw a DeLorean on the motorway on Sunday. It must have been going to a car show. That's the only way DeLoreans are knocking around. Surely. Oh, look at that. Oh, Havana. We are racing in Havana. Let's do some quali. Doesn't this look good? Let's flip to third person. So, where's my wife? Why can I stream? My wife is in fact, let me qualify him first, and then I'll... Whoa. Talk about drop me in it. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. I've turned down all the assists. I forgot about that. Fucking hell. There you go, sunset. Who asked for sunset? Silly. Can't remember. Oh yeah, my wife. This is why I'm streaming tonight. It's her birthday present. Not from me, from her sister. She is off at Hamilton, the theatre production that the whole world are raving about. So it's like a rare treat for her. So I'm doing all baby duties tonight, which I'm happy with. I love looking after my daughter. And my wife needs some me time. She doesn't get it these days with the new baby. So it's just nice. And it means I can stream because wifey isn't in. So there might be another opportunity for me to stream this Friday, but I forget why. I just seem to recall that I might be able to stream on Friday. Don't know. Fuck, whatever assists I had on before. I mean, I've lost them now, but that's fine. This Aston Martin needs assists. Look at this. I'm fucking battling it like it's a slippery fish. Not first. Oh, first. Okay, fair play. Hello, Glenn, mate. How you doing? Now, this looks like my cup of tea from the reviews. I haven't looked at a single review of this at all. My personal view on this is one of the best racing games I've played this generation. In fact, I want to make a guess at this. Okay, review-wise, like a Metacritic review, guesstimate from a reviewer point of view and a consumer point of view. Let's have a think. So racing games reviewers are particularly harsh with unless it's like a Mario Kart, which again you guys know I don't count as a racing game, but I'm gonna say they gave this out of 100 a 75, 78, 7.8 out of 10, or 78 out of 100 reviewers, and I'm going to say gamers gave this an 8.2. Anyone care to tell me? I'm probably overestimating it because I've got bonus for this game all day long. Right, so that was qualification. Let's go and do the race proper. I don't know what assists have been turned off now, but this is slippery as a fish. Loving how frantic the driver's hands are. I'm not even focusing on that, man. My eyes are clearly on the road. Right, so this is dangerous. Oh fuck, rolling start. Sorry, I've got to concentrate. And remember, at some point, I want to trigger the AI's anger, the nemesis. Nope. Okay, here we go. Right. So I'm in 3rd place now. So my fucking hell, 4th. I'm not going to win this race. Whatever assist it was that's been turned off is just traction control. I think it's traction control. This is proper slippery, man. Oh, fuck, he's off. And Jamie's off. This is difficult. I think I need to... Yeah, I've got a nemesis for the first time in this stream. So that guy is coming up. He's going to come and try and fuck me. Effectively, excuse my language, but that is exactly... Yeah, look, he just rear-ended me. He shafted me. He's my nemesis. He's going to do whatever he can to put me out of this race. So I just need to be ultra savvy to his shenaniganery. And I've only got, because I'm playing hard mode, I've only got 3 rewinds. So that's going to unstick me in a minute if I keep on getting rear-ended by that fucking tool. Still up in 4th, and I'm proper struggling with this at the moment. This is where the difficulty has just fallen off a cliff for me. Hard mode, very little assists, sun in my eyes, a super powerful car, and lots of curbs, and a nemesis. Go on, fuck off, mate. That's my teammate. I'll use your bumper if you don't mind. That was so sexy. I could make love to that turn all day long. Fighting. I'll be happy with a podium at this point. This is mental. Back on the accelerator nice and early. Get a bit of grip. Yes, my boy. I might win this. Optimism. One of my key traits. Nope. So yeah, apart from Mark's good news that he had today, I was finally made permanent at my place of work this last week, which is something I've been chasing for effectively 3 years. So they gave me a promotion, and they made me permanent because I was just contracting, and now I am part of the family, and super happy, super happy. Like honestly, I've been fighting this. Now I've got a family. I'm going to underbrake. Now I've got a family. It's like I get the medical and I get the dental and I get all the good things. That was a super cheeky move. I've got to try and block this motherfucker. Right, he's just behind me. I've still got 2 laps. Let's try and just defend for 2 laps. So yeah, I'm now permanent at PlayStation. Permanent. Official. I mean, a contractor for like 2 years, 10 months is quite a big deal anyway, but to be permanent, it's just so much. It's just a recognition more than anything, that the inclusion, to be part of the family as, you know, PS5 comes out and whatever else comes out in between and after. Yeah, there you go. Round we go. And I still hope to be able to, no matter how mad my job gets, still hope to be able to do this game shed stuff in my free time. Hopefully the older my daughter gets, the better she sleeps. And oh my god, someone's coming up my arse. I can tell it. I feel a quivering in my rear end. Fuck Fuck, this is my last rewind. Just overcooked it there. Yeah, hopefully I can do more YouTube stuff. I have so many videos like half penned, scripted, and like bits and pieces done for them that I haven't actually had a spare second. I've got a few reviews coming up for you. New bits of tech that we were sent, like new controllers, memory for gamers, like faster hard drives, gaming hard drives, gaming memory cards like Switch ones, pro controllers, all sorts of crap coming up. It's just a matter of finding the time to publish the videos and edit the videos. And
Last lap, so hold the lead through to the end now.
this car is lively. Oh, there's a turn. I can't really see it on my rear wing. My rear wing's in the way. I'll be back on chat in just a moment. Feathering the gas there to try and maintain control of my car. Just like that. That seems to do the trick in this car. Just feather it. Oh fuck, please don't crash, because you ain't got no more rewinds, brother. See, at least 2 of the rewinds weren't my fault. Got to be really careful here, this last turn. And back on the accelerator nice and early. Let's defend. Defend, defend, defend. Tell my teammate to attack.
Understood. I'll ask them to push.
Late on the brakes for this one.
They can't attack at the moment.
And back on the accelerator. Come on, boy. Round this little S-bend and we should be done. Come on, last corner. There it is, there it is. I think he's won. Somehow. Battling the whole time. Let's fucking look at the state of that. Whew. Let's have a look. Oh, Bizarre Wicked. Was it a replica of the BTT F1? Oh, Back to the Future. It was driving at 80 miles an hour. Dad jokes. So many dad jokes. Looks like my cup of tea, says Glenn. Loving how frantic the hands are. We saw that. Visually stunning, mate. Can't wait for this in HDR. Yes, I can confirm I have played this on like a 55-inch 4K and on my 4K, and it looks incredible. Congrats. Thank you very much, guys. Honestly, it means everything. It's like super, super good. Continue. Right, I've done that event. Now I can do the event I wanted to do. That was really difficult. That was my most difficult challenge yet in Grid. I was just battling this fishtailing vehicle. Finish ahead of your nemesis. I forgot I got a nemesis as well. There we go. Car's had a polish up. Okay, let's just back out of here and I'll show you some of the customization. Right, so if we go to player profile, we can edit our profile. And we have these exclamation marks here, which denote the things you can change. So banner image. So look at where it says player 1, just up there. See it, that red bar? VIP. I have these things are stock. Like the VIP one is for the Ultimate Edition. But there's a number of customization, like you'd see with Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever. You've got your regional flags and blah blah blah. But I do have some unlocks. So this is an unlock. Looks like a tailpipe. This thing, don't know what that is. We have this, like that. That's alright. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, there's a few bits and pieces. I don't know. I guess I'd say there was about 100 here. Let's just pick a random one. Let's pick that. And that saves. Let's pick a panel image. So the panel image is the thing that's directly under this webcam. So it says Grid at the moment. VIP. You can't really see it because my big fat head's in the way as a samurai. It's basically your main calling card, right? Let's pick. I don't even know what some of these things are, man. What's that one I unlocked? Big truck. Course, bruv. Let's pick Something reasonably plain. I'm not a showy guy. There we go. Dotties. Oh, fuck. One more. Accolades. So you can put your medals, what you've won, but you don't have to just put it 1, 2 and 3. You can put it like that or like that. Like lots of things. So let's do that, and let's autofill with... I've only won 1 accolade, apparently. Oh, no. There's another one. And in slot number 1... What else have I won? I've won a load of shit, so it's just all about... so this is finish on the podium in the JDM Rush event. I'm quite proud of that achievement because of you know, how difficult it was for me. And obviously the exclamation marks stay until you've highlighted the new thingy-majig. So there we go, done that. That's gone. And you can pick your name. So let's do that. Jamie. And that's there. Last name. Fact, that is my name. And your race number. There we go. Job done. So now I am not just player 1, I'm Jamie TGS. And I am car number 18, you see. Team. So we discussed that my teammate was a bit of a bell. Although he's been in the mix recently, so this guy, he only demands 10% of his fee, but he only costs 8 grand, but he's quite shit. So it depends on who you're picking. This guy is really loyal, but he's a bit shit. So basically, if he's loyal, he will attack and whatnot. This guy is really skillful, but I can't unlock him till I'm level 44. At the moment, I'm level 4, right? So, all right, Retro, thank you very much for catching up, and I will see you on Twitter, no doubt. Jay says, right, guys, as you know, I'm up a ridiculous hour. Thank you, dude. You have a nice one. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Let's just buy a driver. I'll probably get an achievement or something. Let's this guy. I want someone who's got a bit more skill than the geezer I've got. This guy, very skillful, 95 grand. He's not very loyal. He also demands 40% of your winnings. That's team winnings, I think, not my winnings. But he's really faithful. He's really skillful. I don't know. No. Do you know what? I'm gonna pick someone else. This guy. Let's hire him. And then let's edit my team name. Call them the Guppies. Don't know why. There we go. Job done. Right. Let's back out here. We can check our objectives. Just like in Call of Duty, for example, you know, that's where you can win some accolades and blah blah blah. So that's good. And then your garage, how many cars you've actually unlocked, what you've bought, what you haven't bought, blah blah blah. You can just buy shit straight out from here, but I want to do it from the game, from the career mode. So let's progress with our career mode. Let's go back into GT, which was really difficult for me. And we're going to use. We're still going to use this. Oh. Okay, so that is quite glitchy. They need to patch that. So the image often stays of the last car. So at the moment, I've highlighted the Aston Martin, but as you can see, this TVR thing, the Ford, whatever it's called, GT Mustang thing. That's it, Mustang. It was highlighted. You see, so sometimes the wrong image shows. But yeah, I'm going to be the GT4. I know it's difficult, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine with that. Okay, so let's do the Silverstone. I don't think so, Mark, but PlayStation did say the ability is there for everything to be cross-platform now, so who knows? I think it's up to the developers. Let's do some quali. Let's see how this bad boy whips it round Silverstone. Here's a fun fact for you. If you have a few quid knocking around, you can go and race an Aston Martin around Silverstone. They have a fleet of racing Aston Martins for you to hire. All you need is a driving licence and a spare Sunday. And you will be driving it as badly as me. Not me in real life, because you will definitely be driving it better than me in real life. This is really fishtaily, man. This is difficult. This car is very difficult without the traction control. It's right, I'm finding it fun, learning. I'm also up 1/4 of a second. I've probably just lost that on this turn. Don't go off the circuit, man. Okay, that's fine. I might be mid-pack because of that haphazard turn. This is definitely the most difficult car to control so far. Boom. 4th. I'll take 4th. Okay, we just want to get through this event and then into the next event, the one I've been hyping, because the next event is superb. Mark, what did this get on Metacritic? Go for the PC version, for example. In fact, fuck it. Tell me whatever version. Genuinely intrigued. All I've seen is people getting hype about this. I think I might make a nemesis this round. Especially if that happens again. I'm going up the inside. Fuck you guys. There we go. This guy's going to be pissed now. Outside passing combo. I can't control this car. Genuinely, I can't control this car. That's man up. Okay. Feather. That's all I need to do is feather. So what I mean by feather is, instead of just brake and then accelerate when you need to accelerate, you've got to keep on applying small little squirts to the accelerator pedal in order to maintain grip and slowly build up your speed, as opposed to just whacking down the accelerator full pelt, because there's just too much power in this car. If you just do it full pelt, you'll just spin out. So since I've been applying the squirt, as it were, I've actually been catching this motherfucker. This is a lot closer, this race. Let's try and slip him down this big long straight. I think he's going to try and block me. There we go. See a fool. Now he's going to get the slipstream on me, but I'm going to just protect my racing line here. Better. Much better. Fucking hell, this is difficult, man. This Aston Martin is very difficult to drive in this game. But it's fun. Like, super fun. Most fun car I've come across so far. And the car with the biggest learning curve. Here he comes. Remember, I am playing on hard mode as well. Not very hard. Don't think I'm quite ready for very hard. Maybe in a week or so. Oh, fuck. Because I keep on making little mistakes that mean I'm no way near that caliber. Ultra racing line combo. This is tough, man. This is, honestly, it's like my muscles are in my back and stuff as I'm turning. I'm proper tensing my whole body. That's how you know I'm really engaged in a racing game, when I can actually feel it physically. Oh my god, that was beautiful. This game is talking dirty to me. Come on, baby. There we go. That's first place. That's well earned, mate. That is well earned. Superb. have done a circuit of Silverstone. Have you? Oh, 1,000 foot up in a plane. 40th birthday present. Oh, wicked, man. My wife took me, she bought me a Christmas present, a track tour 2 years ago. And as part of it, you get to go on the circuit a little bit in a bus. You get to go in the pits. You get to go on the podium. You get to go in the race control. You get to go in the media rooms. You get to go in the engineering sections. Like, you basically get to go wherever you want in Silverstone. It is fucking amazing. Press briefing room, like the lot. It just blew my mind. Like, it was one of the best presents I'd ever had. That is what a loving wife does. Boom. Right, level up. We're doing alright. We're doing alright this stream. How long have we been going? Hour 47. Right. This event here is the one I wanted to show you. Day, rain. Okay? Now, I can't control this fucking thing on a surface that's dry, that's meant for racing, let alone in a street race in the pissing rain. So this is going to be difficult.
And we're heading into the final round now, where it'll all be decided.
But it looks so gorgeous. Let's do a hot lap qualifying. Here we go. Look at the rain. People thought Drive Club looked nice. Drive Club ain't got shit on this. Look at that solid 60 frames per second standard on console. Looking at about 150 on a nice high-end PC. I can't even fucking control it in a straight line. I'm not going to cheat. I'm up 4 seconds. What? Okay, so AI are being very cautious in their qualification. I need to slow it down a little bit, I think. Look how nice this looks though. This is my favourite looking of the events, just because it's bright sunshine but raining. It's a really tight circuit as well. In like a different class, or sorry, with some traction control, I can proper cane it round here. 5 seconds up. It's ridiculous. On hard as well. I shouldn't be 5 seconds up. This is what I mean about the disparity. Just a couple of things that would be very easy patches in this game to make it, in my eyes, whoa, perfect. Lovely. Okay, man. Okay, man. So that was that. Let's go and try and win this race. We're up front. Shouldn't be too difficult. There you go. You can see my calling card in first place there. Put the bubbles on it. Lovely.
And we're heading into the final round now, where it'll all be decided. Kristen, tell me what's gonna happen.
Let's do this. So you do have a tuning section there. You can fanny around with your car. I've not touched that yet. I just kind of deal with what I've got. Look at this, I'm getting challenged already. The slipstream is real. It's quite a long first run down to the first turn. Should just be coming up here for the braking zone. Keep it in a nice straight line. Right, I'm going to try and accelerate away from them now and try and open up a big buffer. That was really nice there. I managed to put the car a bit sideways. Added some opposite lock. Got the car just sliding. so difficult to know where the tipping point is in this setup in the rain. Super slippy. Having a hard time seeing out of this narrow viewpoint. I'm up nicely in the lead. I'll take a look behind me in a moment as soon as I've navigated the worst of these corners. Oh fuck. Right, that should do. Whale tail blocking my view, so I'm going to try and sneak a look at the mini-map. Oh, they're right behind me. There they are. It's because of those couple of dodgy corners just then. Right. Be a bit more cautious. A bit more easy on the brakes. A bit more liberal with the feathering. Right, come on motherfuckers. Wow, I'm in second. Okay. Nay bother, as they say. I've got the inside line here for... There we go. For this turn coming up. Shit. Oh, I've been nudged. Absolute wank fish. That's twice. Let's see if I can... I should have just rewound that whole section and got rid of the crash, but fuck it. Racing incident, right? Let's work with it. Fucking hell, this is difficult. I've got 1.5 laps to try and make up the deficit. As I said, huge disparity between quali and actual in-game racing. Rhys Davis, he is a shit, this AI. He is the guy that Mark had issues with at the event. Fucking hell. Right, let's make some enemies. While we all tussle, first place is getting away. Oh, shite. This is challenging. Fuck you, mate. And you. Right, final lap. This ain't gonna happen. I took the chance. I need to get out of this vehicle. It's killing me. Right. It's way too powerful for me. New nemesis. You can have multiple nemesis, nemesi, in a game. You just have to keep on ramming people. You don't understand how much I'm fighting this car right now. Absolutely effing insane. Right, we're halfway done in this lap. Got him, got him, got him. Fuck off, mate. Inside. Oh, this guy's hanging on. Nah, I haven't got him. Don't know if you could tell, but I definitely haven't got him. I'm not having that. I'm having a little rewind here. From where I smacked into him. Just here. Right, he is now my enemy. I might have pushed him too far, you think? So he's going to do his best to fuck my race, even though I've already kind of had that fucked by someone in front of me. Oh my god, I've got nemesis all over the place. Let's make another one. No. This is difficult. I need to get out of this class. See? Did you see that? That was the nemesis. He literally just battered me out of the way because he could. Right, 3 nemesis.
Oh, they won't be happy with that.
but there's the finish line, thank God. 5th. Good. That was a particularly unwelcoming event. Still got some money out of it. Car's wrecked. Okay. How'd you find that? Difficult. Difficult. No assists, lots of rain. Overly powerful car. Fun. I got a new banner. That's nice. Overall, finished 2nd in the tourney. It's not bad. There we go. Got a silver medal there. Let's do something a bit different. GTs. Oh God. In fact, no. This isn't even difficult. Different. These are all. Let's. Oh no. Let's do this. Open wheel. Let's change the livery. What's this one? Let's just have that. So open wheel has been done in partnership with Fernando Alonso, the ex-F1 driver. Personally, oh shit. So far, I'm not a fan of this mode, but I've only raced in it once. It feels a bit different to how I'm used to playing open wheel disciplines. There's clearly a reason for that, but yeah, I'm just not used to it. Let's do some quali, just so to throw me back into it. Oh God, here we go. So remember, very few assists here. And after that nightmare of an Aston Martin, this is going to feel really, really different. So I apologise for any swearing, any crashes, etc. Yeah, that's something I noticed about this discipline when I first played it. You can get your car a bit sideways, which is very unusual for a open wheel discipline in these games. Came first. Just. Rightio. So I think I might just do this next thing, because chat's gone quiet. I might just do this next one and then call it a night. I've had a great time streaming. As I said, I might be able to stream on Friday. I have a feeling that my wife's going out. I can't remember. Here we go. Let's try and... Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, what happened to my steering there? They somehow managed to blag that. That was awful. No. Okay, I know what it is. It's because I got on the curb. If you get on the curb, you just lose control. Let's try and underbrake this motherfucker. Thank you. So if you're going to touch one of these curbs on the inside there, it's advisable just to let go of the accelerator. I just found out. Oops. Always, pro tip, I'm going to rewind that and do what I was about to say. When in a racing game, always brake in a straight line. Now, that's what happens if you don't. You brake when you're kind of turning left or right, and you won't be able to slow down. So that makes that turn especially difficult because you're turning as you're braking. Let's Just let go of your accelerator, brake in a straight line, and then let go of the brake and then turn and accelerate. Or accelerate after you've started leaning into the turn. Very many nuanced moves. I love the way I was trying to explain it as I wasn't doing it. Okay, we've opened up. Whoa, 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 hello. These assists, brah, they make a lot of difference. It's fun though. It's keeping me on my toes. It's making things a lot more lively for me, and I have no more rewinds, I don't think, so I'm just going to take that turn a little bit slower. Got enough of a gap. Yes. There we go, that's better. That's better, Jamie. Well done, mate. Hear that? A little bit of a skid. Not usual with open wheel, but Fernando knows, right? This is a 2-race event. Sensation of speed in the open wheel racing is very nice. Are you getting that as a viewer? I find that being a viewer in a race crashed, being a viewer in a racing game and actually participating is a very different experience. Like, if I was to view this stream back, I would notice all kinds of stuff that I hadn't noticed. Playing it is very different from viewing it. Like, sometimes you forget just how beautiful a game is because you're engaged in the game. You're partaking in the game. But sit back and watch a replay, and you'll be like, "Wow, okay." Okay, so we have a second race by the looks of things. So I'll do that.
And we're heading into the final round now, where it'll all be decided.
It's Havana again. Let's do a quick qualification. Here we go. The reason open wheel disciplines often feel really, really fast is because you are a lot closer to the ground. So you see the road markings, you see the spectators, you see everything whiz by at a speed that seems more frightening because you're closer to the danger. So an indoor go-kart that goes max 35 mph. 35 mph. You're going to tell me if you're in your big Jeep, your big, station wagon, whatever it might be, your big people carrier, and you're going 35 mile an hour, you'll be like, yeah, and what? 35 mile an hour is nothing. I've really fucked this track up. But you whack 35 in a go-kart, you'll be shitting your underpants. On the pavement there. Don't think I've done enough here. Very shit in that middle section. Okay, so we got a fight on our hands. Hey, Gems. There she is. Star of the show. How's your hand? Come on. Right, I'm gonna have to bully my way. It's gone quiet. It was a lot busier earlier, Gem. Here we go. Watch out for some crafty moves. Might try this just because I haven't really done a lot of third person out in this stream. That was handy. Really hate third person. Uh-oh, big on the brakes. And remember, with open wheel disciplines, you tend not to get brake lights, so it's kind of guesswork. whether you're where the braking zones are for the opponents in front of you. So you just need to be super cautious. Maintain a nice level of respect for your fellow combatant. Super racing line. Come on, that's 8th place, surely. Don't fucking barge me, you penis. You penis. Oh, pavement got me. Alright. We're going to try a podium, but
Make some gains in lap 2.
your mum makes some gains. That's my teammate, Soz. Inside. I'm locked. Locked wheels. Okay, braking, under braking. Maybe under braked a bit too much, so let's try that again from here. Actually,
Stop, let's rein it in.
it's all gone wrong. Just finishing my streams, that's why I'm late. Cool. How are they going, Gemma? Seventh. Mate, get out of my fucking way. Oh, I'm going to use my last rewind on this guy. Majorly my fault. So, let's just be a bit easier on this geezer. And hope he makes a fuck up round here somewhere. We'll try and do the overtake. Here we go. Let's try the overtake over here. Okay, let's get off the pavement. Go onto the road. We'll try some slipstreaming. There's a big right-hander coming up just here. So we're going to... Guys blocking me.
Last lap, let's make up some ground.
Up into 6th. Terrible turn there. Doing well-ish. Huh. Where'd he fall off? There's a wall there. Don't do that. Come on. That was terrible. It's all gone wrong. I'm tired. Better. One more lap, I would have had this bunch. Defo. Yeah, good. Good, I'm glad. Nice touch with the waves breaking along the front there. Visually very nice. Yeah. Oh, very terrible. So overall, where did I come? There's a number of nice little aesthetics in this game. They, I think they overuse the balloons. They do balloons a lot in this. I like the visual indicator of a race finish with the fireworks and whatnot. That is quite a nice touch. Be nice if there was some variation. I came second overall. A few seconds opening up. They've definitely changed the... I feel like they've changed it somewhat. Right, let's just do this. This is a standard, simple. Let's buy a new car and give that a whiz. No. Okay. I actually wanted to buy the Subaru. But the graphics keep on getting stuck, so I just bought the wrong car. Yeah, that'll do. I'm just going to keep the standard stock livery. Barcelona. Let's see how this treats me. And then I shall bugger off. Thank you very much for the additional like, whoever just liked the stream. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. That's nice of you.
Pleasure as always to be in your company. And if you didn't know, Kristen,
Barcelona. So we're going to do a qualification again. Oh yeah, this is the setup one where they make you start your quali on a corner. This is better. This is better. This is my kind of car. He says, slamming it into the wall. I tried to guess my way around that turn and I guessed wrong. Oh, this is another one of those sunset ones where you get the sun in your eyes as you come around a couple of the turns. It's a quick lap, it's a 30-second lap. Should be a quick race then. Jem, when did you go back to work? Or was it just a couple of days off for trying to self-harm?
we are currently running right on schedule for the main event, so make your way trackside.
Let's do this.
Don't want to miss a single second of the action. Kristen,
Yeah, okay, sorry, it looks like things are about to get underway.
And this is my race.
Good luck out
I'm
there.
telling you that factually. So I like this circuit. It's a bit dangerous in places, but like with the sunshine and stuff. There. Look at that for a first lap. That'll do.
Great first lap. You're leading the race.
Yeah, bitch. There we go. Even though I know when I fly around that corner I'm going to get the sun in my eyes, I can kind of gauge it anyway.
4 laps to go.
Oh, getting a bit tasty with them turns. There's a wing mirror gone. Sun. Can't see the next turn. But I know it's a tight, sweeping right-hander, so it's all good. 3 more laps.
Alright, listen, you've just gone past the halfway stage of the race.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't really paying attention then. Round and round we go. There's a wall there. Conduciveness. Ineffective. Right, let's go. 2 more laps. Oh, I tried to cut it there just to see what I could do, but useless. That little bit is a bit too long to maintain your car being sideways for any length of time, which is really annoying. Right.
Hold the lead through to
Nope, still shit at that turn. Still got the lead. Still should win, even if I mess one of the turns up. Which I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to nail this. Yeah, done. Sweet! I actually really quite like that event. There we have it. This is Grid 2019. I wasn't expecting that this day one patch, if indeed there has been a day one patch, I didn't see if there was. Let me just check it out. Notifications. Grid update on Thursday. Thursday. When was that? What day is it today? No, it was last week. No. It just appears something's changed. Something has changed in the hard mode, and I'm not sure what that is. So I was asked earlier, a long time ago, like, can you control the time of day for your races? I don't think you can. So if I was to pick that, oh yes you can. Time of day: day, afternoon, day, rain, overcast, sunset, sunset, rain, dusk, night, night, rain. So tons of different circuits we haven't even raced. Let's just show you a night rain at Brands Hatch before I go. GP circuit, which is my favourite. All talk. Starting sequence. Oh, what's this? Let's go with the. Let's buy this. Okay, change the livery. Just 'cause. Oh, we've got a new one unlocked. It's this one. Horrible. Oh, we've got a couple new ones here. This one and this one. Shit. Let's have a look at this. Nope. Nope. Couple in the tuners. Ooh. In the urbans. Got anything? Wow, there's a lot to unlock here. Oh, what are these? No. Some in the prestiges. Nothing. Some in the art. Yeah, we're going to have that. Done. Right, so let's just show you what a night race in the rain Brands Hatch circuit looks like. And I'm going to start at the back of the grid, just on hard. It's hard mode, just to show you what it looks like. And I'm going to be aggressive, and I'm going to probably make some enemies, but I know this circuit, so I can probably push myself. So this one's going to be a fun one. Oh, maybe it's random grids. Where am I then? That's bullshit. It started me 4th. I'll tell you what I might do. I'll just accelerate a bit later. Okay, that'll do. Okay, 14th. Let's. Oh my god. I've never raced Brands Hatch at night in the rain, so this should be fun. But I do. It's my favourite circuit, so I anticipate the race win, but I might have just bitten off more than I can chew. I'm already being attacked pretty fucking hard, but I can underbrake. I can get myself round on a few corners. Just been rammed quite savagely. I'm still in 14th. Let's go up the inside here. Let's make some friends. I can't see the track at all. Just using the powers of. Now I'm in 16th because I was rammed off. This is going all kinds of well. This is mental. This is a mental challenge. Why did I even bother? Still in 16th. I said I'll win this. I'm not going to win this now. I haven't made enough inroads. Oh my god. People's headlights are shining off my steering column. 13th. I just got absolutely shunted from behind then. Alright, let's restart this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Maybe I should just take that 4th place.
Okay, sorry, it looks like things are about to get underway.
Let's try and not get a penalty. Should be able to gain a place here. Or lose a place. Oh, I'm being hustled here, man. These AIs, they know what's going on, man. Particularly clean around there. Can't really see when someone shining their light on my steering column. Pitch black out there. Remember, braking distances are longer in the rain in this, I think. This is awfully testing. Nearly breached track limits there. I can't see anything. As soon as I look in my rear view, I just get dazzled. Let's try again in this slightly straight section. Fucking hell, man. It looks real, doesn't it? Under braking. We've got it. We got P1. This is our race to lose now. Oh my god. Come back at me. Brother. 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 Yeah, your mum. Oh my god. This guy wants it, man. Cheeky shit. I'll have you. I'll have you. I'll just give you a little tap. Let you know I'm there. Still got another lap. Oh, fuck. Not if I keep on doing that. Just try and get some toe off him. Then under brake. Round here. Inside line. Give him a nudge. Let him know we're there. So he's faster on the acceleration out of the corner because he was slower going in. I was faster going in because I'm trying to under brake him, so it means I'm slower coming out, which means he's able to regain his position. Although he fucked up that time. Didn't see that one coming, did you, bruv? Look at this. Ugh. Can't see. That's the one, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Oh, fuck. Not paying attention. I'm going to get punished for that. Why has he dropped off? Did he fuck up? I like the little dazzles of headlight that you can see every now and then when someone hits a bump. And it just lights up my dashboard. Or one of my wing mirrors or my rear view or something. Have I got this? Oh, I wouldn't be so laurels snoozy. Oh fuck, I keep on doing that. The camber of the turn takes you... Oh shit. The camber of the turn really takes you off onto the grass, so don't worry about what's behind me, worry about what's in front of me, I think is the message we take there. That's what happens if I turn off my lamps, by the way. Check this, watch this. Hang on. Goes pretty dark. Yes. Last couple turns here. This is the last one. That's my race win. Oh, that was adrenaline filled. Beautiful. Only concern with this is that races may be a bit short. Yep. Not much scope for overtaking without a bit of stock car shunting. I've noticed that you have to occasionally in some of the shorter races you haven't got time to bide your time, as it were, and have a clean race. So the video, see the video I released of this morning on this channel. Have a look at it. It's the first 3 events. I had to record that several times because I couldn't show you me winning the race cleanly because there wasn't enough time. It was on medium, didn't matter, but I was trying to win it perfectly cleanly, and in some circumstances you just can't do that because the races are too short. You have to get your elbows out and nudge your way through. But yeah, I'm hopeful that in if I show you the latter parts of the career mode, I think potentially there's room for longer races, hopefully. Right, let's have a quick butchers. That was a good race win, actually. That was really, really difficult. Hey, yeah, Anna, I see your message just retracted. I don't know if you did that accidentally or if the system's doing it, but hello. Nice to have you on board. So, career mode, and then if you come all the way across here, doesn't actually tell you the length of some of these latter races, which is a shame. Yeah, potentially these are just short races because they're early on in the grand scheme of things. I had this time attack. It was quite fun when I did it initially. Time attack mode. There's a whole load of different bits and pieces in here, but yeah, I do agree with you about the length of the races. So maybe if you get involved in some multiplayer, you'll be looking at joining lobbies that have longer races, etc. Well, that's me done. That's my first stream in, I don't know, 6 months. I might be able to get to stream on Friday. I stream whenever I can, but when I can is a rarity. My daughter, she took longer than usual to sleep tonight, but she is down now. Let's have a quick live EV cam. She is... she's up the other... Oh no, she's wriggling. She's having a wriggle. There she is, in her cot. That ball that you can see, where's my finger? Just there, that is Evie. You see? She's just chilling out. She'll wake up once before 12 for a quick feed. Maybe she won't. She hasn't for the last 2 nights. But then she'll get up for her breakfast at 6:30, 7ish. There you go. Right, guys, thank you very much for joining. Thank you for the likes, those who've dropped a like, and glad I could show off this game that I love with all my heart. I will bring you loads more content shortly. I won't be keeping this as an upload. I will be uploading my career progression on the PC version because it just looks cleaner to me. This was scrappy. I was showing off bits and pieces, had a few scrappy races. Some of the configuration I haven't worked out yet in here in my options. So this stuff, I've got full damage, which is good. I'm happy I had that. Terminal damage, AI hard, flashbacks minimized, transmission, yeah. The ABS, the traction control, stability control, potentially I need to turn up, don't know. There you go. That is Grid. Do get a copy. Go and buy a copy. It's so good. Go and buy a copy. That's all I will say. Super awesome game. I've got 2 copies. I've got one on PC, one on PS4. Love it with all my heart. One of the best racing games I have played. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. And I'm going to love you and leave you. Remember to go and check out our YouTube content as well. I've pumped out loads of shit recently. Some really good indie games and stuff. I need to quickly make a video to upload for tomorrow, but it will be Burger Time or Ukulele. I was sent both of them for review, and I haven't reviewed either of them on my Switch. So yeah, I love you and leave you. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you for all your input and stuff. Jay for earlier, Gemma for popping in, Anna for saying something I can't see, Mark for being around. Retro Gen was in. Sot Nitro, I didn't actually see your message, but hi and welcome, and thank you for engaging. Whoever else was on, don't even know. Glenn Plant was on, good guy. Cameron was on, Lee Halls was on, and any lurkers really. So thank you very much, and I love you and leave you, and until the next time, whenever that may be, Friday hopefully. Bye bye.